last year, but this year's team has found a lot of success against the top teams, in the NHL, especially this time of the year. How encouraging is that for you and for this group?
Yeah, I mean it's really good. Obviously, going into games with teams, at the top of the leaderboard and top teams in the league, you want to see how you compare and stack up against them. And I think we've done a really good job of answering the bell in that way. That's not to say that we want to, play harder against those teams. We want to play the same way every night. But it's good that we can dig it in and, have success against teams like that.
If you look at last night's game, it seemed like a full 60-minute effort, like to a man. Is that kind of how that you guys want to play to find success this time of the year?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what you have to do to have success this time of year. If you have some guys taking the night off, then usually teams are going to make you pay, especially the really good ones. So, I think, recently here in these past couple games, we've been doing a really good job of sticking together as a team and doing the systems that the coaches lay out for us, and we've been having success with it. So just got to keep it going.
And I know there's a lot of times you can't get too specific, but in those systems last night, what stood out to you as something the team did very well?
I thought we got on the forecheck really well. We put pucks behind the D, made it hard for them to break pucks out, and that just created some ozone time for us. And then same thing for the other side. Our D did a really good job of getting back for pucks and moving them up for the forwards really quickly. So it all kind of works hand in hand together. If you're breaking out pucks well and you're getting in on the forecheck with speed, then you can make it really hard for the other team and put them on their heels a little bit. So I thought we did that really well.
Going back to the beginning of the season, the talk of building the identity for this team being difficult to play against, adding players like yourself. When you look at last night's game of being difficult to play against, is last night's game kind of the blueprint for that?
I think so. Like I said, I thought we did a really good job in both ends of the ice, and we played with speed and positionally we were really well. We didn't give them a lot in the neutral zone to generate their offense. So I think that was it. They're obviously a really good team. I think they're first in the league. So we were up to the challenge last night, and like I said, we just played our game, played our systems, and we were up to the challenge.
With Turk, he seems to have really embraced, the role going down with you and Sammy. I mean, what has his energy maybe brought to your line? Why does he fit so nicely with the two of you guys?
Yeah, he's a great player. He's really tenacious out there. He's got a lot of skill, sees the play pretty well. So it's a lot of fun to play with him. He's quick. He gets in on the forecheck, causes turnovers, and maybe some sloppy pucks for me to go in there and get a hit, or Sammy to get a hit, or something like that. So I think we've been doing really well together. We've been having a lot of O-zone shifts and not too much time in the D zone, so just got to keep building that chemistry, and hopefully we get rewarded here with some goals coming up.
A little bit kind of off the wall, but knowing Nashville has the most fights in the league, what's your preparation going into a game? Like, do you look at maybe I'm going to have to fight tonight, maybe I'm not, or is it just?
I'm ready to fight if I need to every night. There's no games that I go into or I'm thinking any differently. If something happens, I need to stick up for my team, or team needs energy or momentum, I'm ready to fight every night. So no, I don't think any differently that way. Just go into it trying to bring my game, my physical game, my presence that I can bring out there, and just do the same thing every night.